What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in another rebuild. This time, it's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers Tom Brady rebuild. This one could be a little bit shorter because Tom Brady may be gone after like 2 years. Hopefully, we get 2 years out of him. This team has a chance. It's going to be a long shot, but they very well could make the Super Bowl and win it. I didn't mention it, and I have to do it, otherwise I wouldn't be able to live up to my sleaze mentality. If you guys like these types of videos, these free agency edition rebuilds, leave a like and subscribe. Of course, tomorrow we already hit our 602 like goal on the Cardinals rebuild, so we will do either Bills or Dolphins tomorrow. So let me know in the comment section below what you want to see more, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if Brady can do it. They re-signed DeMar Dotson here. Domikong Su, of course, these are just, speculations. But, of course, one that is not a speculation, Tom Brady. We gave him a 2-year deal worth $60 million. I think that's probably a likely thing. It could be a 1 year, but I'd say it's probably a 2-year with maybe 40 guaranteed, perhaps. So OJ Howard is on the list of players that need to be re-signed soon. We're not going to pick up his... I think they're going to have to re-sign him long-term anyways, even though they don't really use him well. I was going to say a 1 year makes sense, just to see how it works with Tom Brady. But I think they have to sign him long-term, whether... I don't know. All right, so starting the draft, unfortunately, we've seen that Ronald Darby decided not to sign with us, which really sucks. But it's fine. It's really not. I'm sad. All right, so looking at the players that are there... Is Becton the only tackle left? Well, Mekhi Becton it is. Still a really good player, though. Supposed to go 56. We took him 14. There's no way he goes 56 in real life. At worst, he's a first-round pick. Now, at 13, there are options. One of them being a big option of potentially Jonathan Taylor. And he's gone. Damn, son. Chasen is definitely a decent pick as well if he's there. Is the guard there? Wow, we kind of got screwed. Niang might make a lot of sense. Obviously, we're going to be more transparent with it now, but, we kind of made jokes about it before. We know a guy like Nwenu and Muti, both superstar developments, but it's not really fair for us to do something like that all the time. Like, Niang is... Well, actually, no. In fairness, we need a guard, not a tackle anymore. Like, Niang would play backup. Could go Kayvon Wallace. Do you go Kayvon Wallace? They need a safety. Yeah, we're going to go Kayvon Wallace, actually. 71 overall, hidden, decent player, and, decent pick for the future. Third-round pick, probably a guard. One of the guards is gone, and he's not on our list, but still a decent player. Onwenu is there. It's just like we're getting screwed, Clyde Edwards-Helaire would be a really decent pick, too. I think this might be a trade down. Like, why else would I take someone here? I think we're going to trade down. For some reason, Jordan Love's there. Last couple times I've done this class, he's went to the Cowboys at 17. So I'm not really sure why he's still here, but obviously no way he's going to be there in the third round, so there's just no reason for me to do that. I guess we're going to go Ashton Davis as well. This team needs as many safeties as they can get. They've got young guys, but they're not really, developing super well. So back-to-back safety picks as best available is basically safety. And then at 11 in the fourth round, if Onwenu is there, we're going to take him, which he is. We might trade up for Quarterman because they do need a replacement in the future for Mr. Lavonte David. He's fine for now, but obviously that's not going to last forever. Should we trade up, actually? Jalen Johnson, that's a really good pick. Is Hampton still there? Team could use a corner as well. Late 5th. Can you get away with a late 5th? We trade a 4th next and a 6th this with a young left outside linebacker for 111. We're also going to give them a 5th round pick next year because it'll make it a little bit more fair. We'll take a 7th off them this year, actually. That'll be... What? What? Oh... Excuse me? Here is going to be Mr. Shaquille Quarterman, backup linebacker for now, but will at one point play the number 2 spot behind Mr. Devin White. And we'll move to 16 in the 5th. I doubt either of the players that we have on our board are going to be there, but if they are, that would be quite clutch. Mike Hampton is. That's a big win. I think he's hidden. Oh, crap. He's very fast. Nice developmental piece or something like that. That's what people say, right? Yikes, pick. Yikes. We could have landed another wide receiver. That would have been nice, but we got some safeties, got 2 starting caliber linemen. Not bad. I think Buccaneers and Buccaneers fans would want a little bit more out of the draft, but happy to get that tackle in the first round. I know Mr. Brady is, but still a decent draft. I want to see where those tackles went. They must have went right before us, right? Wirfs at 12, Wills at 10, Andrew at 3. That's a bit of a shocking one for some reason. I mean, this could happen in real life, but I would imagine Burrow is not going to get past 3, like, at all. But you could see Chase Young to the Bengals. I mean, it could happen. You never know. I mean, definitely a possibility. All right, boys, and let's be honest, we're all boys. Wait, did I say to like and subscribe, by the way? Oh, crap, I forgot. Wait, when did this happen? Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. This is what the offensive line looks like. Onwenu at right guard, Becton at left tackle, DeMar Dotson back and at right tackle. Probably should have added a new wide receiver, but still the top 2 is insane. This is what the defense looks like. Looks pretty solid to me. Starting a lot of young players, and this is the main reason why I was a little shocked that he agreed with the Buccaneers. Don't get me wrong. He's got a great set of receivers in Tampa, but that defense right now does not look great. And, of course, that offensive line looks really bothersome outside of, maybe 2 or 3 guys. But regardless, here we are. And let's see. We're going to get bold, okay? 7 wins. So we'll go playoffs. Why not? We'll see. Looking at re-signings, Tom Brady didn't join the team so then they could lose some of their best players. So we're going to sign Godwin to a 6-year, just about $100 million deal. Shaquille Barrett, I think, will get the long-term deal as well. They probably should have just done it in the first place, but here you go, 4-year deal. O.J. Howard, like we said, I think he should get a max. Well, not a max, but you know what I mean, like a 5-year deal, 40 mil, just about. Not bad. Sue and DeMar Dotson are finally most likely going to actually be gone. Levante David just can't get a 4-year, so he'll likely get a tag. Now, I will have to say, this is one hell of an impressive season. Of course, we lost at the end. 11-5. The reason why this is impressive is because before that loss, this team started 2-4. At 2-4, I was like, well, this video is a bust. They won all these games straight. And on top of it, teams like the Saints started losing. The Falcons started losing. Who's the other team? Oh, yeah, the Panthers. I think they were just bad in general, though. They started winning at the end. But this is very insane. I'm actually really shocked by that. Tom Brady with a massive season. 4,400 yards, 44 touchdowns, 8 picks. He was sacked 30 times. I expect that number to be higher. But I expect his yards, maybe not, the stats to be exactly like that. But I expect a good season from him for sure. I just think there's going to be a lot of sacks that he's going to be unhappy about. Chris Godwin easily playing up to that contract. Mike Evans, he's taking the number 2 seat, but he's still doing well. So he shouldn't be, upset at for any reason. O.J. Howard, meh, but he is a tight end, so we'll let it slide. Becton, better than Dotson and Onwenu, and everyone played pretty damn well on the offensive line. Tackles, no one really cares too much about that. That's, subjective. Sack totals, though, a lot lower than I would have liked. Pick totals, Kayvon Wallace was really good. Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean, who I do need to drop his age because for whatever reason, I just had a stroke. Sorry. I'm apologizing to you guys for a stroke. But for whatever reason, the game, EA decided to put him as a 24-year-old rookie. Pretty sure he was 22, 23. He should actually probably be 24, 3. I think he was 22 to start. I don't know. Either way, he's definitely not 25 at this point. Matt Gay with a really good season. Kick returning and punt returning probably don't matter. You guys are probably like, yeah, we cared about Brady. Brady is number 4 on the MVP list, and he makes the best of the NFC, though. Tom Brady, number 1. Defensive Player of the Year. There is no one for us. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no. Defensive? Quarterman. Quarterman? We had him at sub-linebacker, but still. Tom Brady, best QB as we know. Godwin at number 2. Mike Evans at number 5. O-line, Marpet made the list at 3. D-line, Sue at 6. Linebacker, I doubt it. No, he did not. DB, Kayvon at 8. That does make a lot of sense, actually. And Matt Gay at 6. The Buccaneers have a bye week in the freaking playoffs. If this isn't the definition of success, I don't know what is. 83 overall to their 81 overall. Now the question is, can Brady and the Buccaneers win a playoff game or make it to the Super Bowl? That's a completely different story, but obviously this would be a major success for Tampa and Brady. Going to the end of the game, Chicago scores 7, Tampa scores 7, and that should have been a score. I don't know what happened, but yeah, defense is actually doing a lot better than the offense right now, which, of course, because I said that, will change very much so soon. Chicago holding it down, man. Offense, this is a close battle. Ooh, this is a good game. This is a really good game. And defense holds them to a punt. I mean, hey, it worked out, but, of course, chances of them driving down from the, what was it, the 2 or the 8? Very unlikely. Tampa's on to the championship game. Brady, 2 for 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kind of carried a little bit in this one by the defense. And stats, nothing insane, but 3 interceptions. That obviously is a huge reason why they won. The championship round versus the 49ers. Now, this one would be a big one. Tampa, Tom Brady, San Francisco, Jimmy Garoppolo, the successor. This would be a fun one. This would be crazy. End of the game. This is going to be a tough task. If this Tampa team wins this, I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. 13-0. Offense got to do something. They get 3. They desperately need to score. I mean, this is a pretty favorable matchup so far. I mean, this game, you got to score a touchdown there, Brady. Quarterbacks get all the credit from when they do well. You got to take the loss when you lose it. Oh, this is interesting. We have to come in because this game is just atrocious. Why would you be running the ball? Like, what do you mean? Double move, Mikey versus... Oh, wow. Got to catch that. And he swats it into the hands of Sherman. What is Godwin doing? That's why sometimes you just got to catch it. You don't swat the ball down when there's DBs nearby. Well, you don't swat it upwards. You swat it literally to the ground. And unfortunately, the team just wasn't great. Tom Brady gets the Patriots treatment there, like he with the drop catch in for the pick. And Sherman started breaking tackles, so don't try to say that the difficulty was uneasy, because it clearly wasn't. He broke 3 tackles at the age of 52 years old. Brady, I mean, don't get me wrong, the pick wasn't his fault, but oh my God, he got absolutely locked down. If that was like a Patriots season instead of a Buccaneers season here, he would definitely retire. That would be it. Defensively, the defense did really well. 3 sacks for Barrett, 1 for Quarterman. The defense did really well. They locked him down for so much. Considering the offense had like under 250 yards total, I believe, that is a very good, impressive defensive performance from a team that's still only getting better, at least trying to. Maybe not actually getting better, but trying to, at least. Of course, Pro Bowl, we probably don't need to look, but we will. Tom Brady, the NFC quarterback representative. Godwin, Evans, both made it. That's impressive. O-line, you got the left guard. No one else, I don't believe. We kind of went through that a little quickly. Cornerbacks, I doubt it. Strong, really? No strong safety? That's harsh. That's harsh. Come on, Kayvon Wallace was good. The Jets versus the Niners. No Tom Brady, and the Jets are like, it's our time to shine, boys. AFC East is ours. They actually almost won it, too. Is Tom still with us? Hey, Tommy boy. We bumped Brady's overall to an 89 because he actually had a very good season. If it was real life, he would actually probably be in Madden 22. Jesus, almost had a stroke. He would probably be like a 96 or higher because that is MVP level, obviously. This is what the offensive line looks like. Right tackle, we would definitely look to replace, and we will look to replace. But offensive line, this is a very reasonable line for Brady to succeed with, and if he can get to that status on the O-line, he would be, look very smart for that being the case. Quarterman actually played really well for us, so I'm definitely going to be looking to potentially let Levante David go. However, if we can get him on a decently cheap tag, we will keep him on because you just don't get rid of your good players. Of course, Adamakong Suh actually goes up to Superstar. We've seen that a few times. But did anyone else go up in Dev? Don't think so. of course, if Godwin wasn't, I might have called it Goodwin earlier as well. Godwin wasn't already X Factor, he would have been again. So it would have been 2 upgrades for him. Looking at the re-signings, a 2-year deal for Levante is very fair. Sue plays really well no matter how old he is. So if he's willing to stay on for like a 6, that's just a classic. He always goes to free agency. It's definitely coded in the game for that to be the case. And then Levante, realistically here, he's not going to be viable for 2 years. However, definitely good enough to stay on, so we have to give him the deal. Really? 15 mil? We can't do it. I mean, that was a fair deal. A 2-year, $20 million deal for a 31-year-old that's regressing? You say so, man. And then this one I think would be a no-brainer. I think him going to a team like the Buccaneers here would make so much sense. Of course, it sucks to have to pay him this kind of money, but it's the only way we're going to get him to join. In Madden, of course. We save a massive amount of money by releasing Donovan Smith. Of course, you know, he was actually really good at one point, kind of fell off a little bit, and biggest thing is we obviously have replacements now. Also, finally, William Golston. I don't know why they keep dealing with him. He was a bust, and probably the most fortunate bust. Like, he just continues getting a chance for some reason. Looking at re-signings, hopefully Trent is one of them, and he is. That is a massive signing. And surprisingly, Kevin King actually joined along with Tevin Coleman. I think Ronald Jones was really solid, but I think this team definitely works better as a proper duo back system. So, of course, I think Ronald... Well, let's keep Trent at left tackle. He's been such a beast there for his whole career, so let's put him at right tackle. But Tevin Coleman, if he doesn't fumble or get injured, is a huge addition. Like, that is monster for this team. And, of course... Okay, thanks, game. And then defensively, who did we add? We didn't get Sue back. I'm a little shocked by that. But we do take a little bit of a loss at middle linebacker. We try to get Levante back, but he still just isn't re-signing. I don't know what the hell the story is there. And, yeah, I mean, it looks good. We've got potential. We just need to get a damn defensive lineman. I'd say QB, defensive lineman, and that might be it. That'd be, like, we need a pass rusher and all that, but I'm drafting a QB because it's realistic. We're not going to continue the rebuild after Brady's gone because that's kind of the whole point. You know, they feel with that offense at least that they are right there ready to go. And they very well might be. QB might be the difference, you know. And we got some big names. We got Ward and then a huge one, John Ross, a fast, speedy option at the slot position. And then we get a backup safety and a backup linebacker. All right, so I think with the lateness of our pick and really the talent we have here, the tackles are going to be our best bet. There's some decent late ones. Tony Mullen, he's a mid-first. We're not going to get him, obviously. Bond, I guess I'll put him on the list, but I don't know if he's going to be there. I just put the guys that were behind the top 2 because, honestly, all of these guys could be. Even this guy could literally be gone. But look at the strength. 42 bench, 41 bench, 38 bench. Left tackle, not so great, please. All right, pick 29. Here it is. Draft board, and Griggs is still there, luckily. You also have Lane Staley a little bit later. What's his projection? Early 3rd projection. And then we have Jamon Poole, who looks, skills-wise, are decent. His combine wasn't amazingly great. Aaron Griggs, early 2nd, though, is best available by far. And he's hidden. That is a solid 95 strength. This guy is wild. This guy's way better than Becton. And we took him at 29. All right, going to 29 in the 2nd round now. If the QB is there, obviously we will take him. Hopefully he's there for future's sake. And the guard's gone. But Jamon Poole is there, late 3rd, hoping for hidden. That is all you can hope for. And he is. 72 overall. Obviously no chance to start over Brady this year, but they have themselves a successor for the future. This could potentially get a reload in the future. I'm just saying. Braden Raymond, ooh, we could kind of need... He doesn't look amazingly good, though. I think it's going to depend on how far along, like how long can we go before he goes. I think we can get to 16, we'll trade up for him. If he's not there at 16, oh well. Because at this point, that guy, I mean, obviously you're always hoping for hidden, right? But that's really all your best bet is you hope for hidden, and maybe he can develop over time because he looks a little rough. You know, the combine wasn't great. His skills aren't amazing, but he is the best available at DT, and that is still a very big need for us. We got Sue back, but still, Sue's not a very viable option for the future. He's going to be gone soon, too. Gone soon. Soon? 93 this, 109 next, 141 next for pick 80, moving up 3 spots in the third round to take this DT that will most likely be normal and a disappointing bust. Oh, he's hidden. Okay, he's a lot better than I thought he was going to be. And he has 95 stamina. This is what you call a bona fide steal. Now, it's not as exciting as I'm making it seem because he is literally just a plain old simple run stopper because he's only got 64 speed. So, what is he really going to do? But 6'4", 318, maybe he is a little exciting. Okay, maybe he is. Now we're going to go to the start of the 5th round, and who the hell was it actually? It was some 6th round player. I don't know who he was. Whatever the hell he was, we'll go and trade up for him. He's gone, so we're going to move on and potentially take those two players there at the end. 2 linemen. Because, this team still needs linemen. I think we have our starters now. We're obviously going to start Trent, but if he retires, which he usually does after the first re-sign year is up, this guy's definitely the best of the 2. 68 overall normal. It's okay, I guess. But yeah, you have to still re-sign. You still have to get players because overall that center is getting old. Trent's going to be gone. You need to be a few things to be resigned. These are high picks. And then with pick 29, I actually don't know what the hell we're going to go for. CJ Light, he really doesn't look good, but we're going to take him too. And he was not very good. That is harsh. Yeah, that's a classic release. That's gross. But yeah, let's take a look at these developments. We had 3 guys with hidden. Greg, superstar. He's star, but still, that's obviously an absolute win. Now, this is the guy you want to have superstar better. And honestly, I think he might still be a good player at star. And then the DT. Now this one. All the other ones I was joking about. This is the one we want superstar better. And for a second it said superstar. I was excited, but for no reason. And I don't really care about the rest of the players, to be honest. All right, the recap is over. Potentially the final year of Brady coming up. And it should be the final year, to be honest. All right, Brady. Here's your last shot. Got a good squad. Got to make it happen here. It's now or never. And, yeah, didn't really get too much better other than just playing better. 84 overall now, though. So 81 overall was enough to go, 12-4? Should be good enough to go at least 12-4 again, right? Hopefully. All right, if this team wins, they're in. And they do win by 1 to the Patriots of all the teams. Brady with almost 5,000 yards. Touchdowns were down. Picks were up. Rushing touchdowns might have been up. Ronald Jones, I guess. Receiving, Godwin took a bit of a step back. But John Ross took a step forward. So did Howard. This team actually went off on yards. Defense, actually, let's look at blocking first. Blocking, Becton doing really well. Left tackle, right tackle, doesn't matter. He's outperforming the better tackle counterpart to him. Bunting with over 100 tackles. It could be a dev up. Sack total still really low. Just not impressed at all. And pick totals really low. Yeah, the team, it was weird. Like, yards were better, but touchdowns were, I think, less. And then defense was just, in general, worse. The Pioneers, interesting team. And Brady, best player in the league again, on the NFC side at least. Offensive Rookie of the Year, pull at number 8 just by default. No Rookie of the Year win. Rodgers beat Brady. Tom Brady have more rushing touchdowns? What's this? That's weird. But hey, the better QB won. Real life as well. I'm trolling. I'm sorry. Okay, they're both great. Stop. I'm making the banters. But this team does have to face the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, in the wild card. The Buccaneers are the better team, but the Cowboys are also the Cowboys in Madden. The EA loves to give them wins in Sim, so this is going to be a challenge. Going to the end of the game, Dallas gets the touchdown, but misses the field goal. They're up by 3, almost halftime. They're now down by 11. Really good performance in the second quarter here. Really good. And hopefully not looking back. Up by 14. Still a chance, and that chance is most likely over. The team did really well. After the first quarter, they just woke up and just started gunning it. And let's take a look. Brady killing it as usual. Rushing numbers, Ronald Jones. Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. As long as the long isn't, long, it's fine because it's consistency. It's okay. Just about 4 yards per carry on tough running is good. Matt Gay, don't make me kick you in the head. I don't know. All right, going to the divisional round, the Seahawks. Okay, this is not an easy team to beat. 87 to their 83. So once again, we are the better team. The Redskins must have traded Kendall Fuller to the Seahawks after they re-signed him in real life. Am I right? Totally realistic from us. Salt Lake City, what are those? The Pioneers? Yeah, we already went over this. Interesting name. Interesting logo. Going to the end of the game. Come on, Tampa. Made it to the championship round. Fell short. You can do it again. If you can at least make the Super Bowl with Brady, this would be a massive success. And oh my Lord, is this the greatest second quarter team of all time? It very well could be. Get the 2 point in the third, and offense is not looking back. Brady is hungry. The defense, however, a little strugglesome. 44 points. Oh my. Tom Brady going off. And yikes, Ronald. Yikes. Tevin might need to get the bump. I mean, we're winning, though. We're winning. So I can't. We're not going to change anything. We're winning. No sacks. Defense just kind of struggling. 2 picks, though. And then Matt Gay missing. Please be. How long was it? And he missed an extra point. What the hell, dude? At least it was from 50 plus. But still, man. Chill. We need to win these games. That's the whole point. Like, literally. I mean, back to the championship game. This has been a success. And, ooh, Cardinals. Don't let that lie to you. They 100% definitely have DeAndre Hopkins. It's just, yeah, I think he's out with a cold. I think he's got the corona. And I know that corona's not a joke, okay? It's actually really serious. It's a joke. Calm down. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Going to the end of the game, first quarter. I mean, we usually suck in the first, so if there's no points from either team, I'm fine with it. All right, second quarter team. Second quarter Tampa, let's go. Ooh, okay, that's not good because we usually rely on a very strong second quarter. There you go. There you go, Tampa. It's over. The Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl. All right, boys, let's go. Brady did throw a pick this time, but he had a very good game of 4 touchdowns. Ronald, Tevin, please. Please, guys. We need to do better than this. Sack numbers, we at least had some this time. Quarterman with a pick. Byron Murphy. Matt. I'm not having this. A 29. Oh, my. Need a new kicker. Yeah, maybe this won't get a reload if we... Hey, look at that. What are the chances? I'm just saying, what are the chances? Are they high? I don't think they are. That's got to be some craziness, right? Jamon Poole with 76? How the hell is he such a high overall? Obviously, we don't have our QB sliders up because we literally don't care about upgrading QB other than this guy. He gets a throw power up. They are so set for the future. Pro Bowl, we obviously can't see our roster. And then the Texans. Okay, you don't have DeAndre, but apparently now you're better than with him. Okay. DevOps. It would appear that we had 0 on offense. Defensively, it would appear we had 0 on defense as well. So that's a little unfortunate, but we still have a couple upgrades. I mean, we're in the bowl. Let's do this. Right here it is. J.J. Watt, no beastly receivers. Let's do this. The powerhouse offense. Can it put up enough points? The best defense is a god-tier offense. That's what they say, right? All right, going to the end of the game. 7 points to start her out in the first. Defense. I mean, to be fair, offense is the one that gave him the ball. Houston is up by 3, and before half, clutching up. 14-10. This third quarter is so back and forth. Huge touchdown drive, but they're going to get stopped. No. Oh, my Lord. Are they going to do it? Is Tom Brady going to win another ring? 2 minutes left. If Houston can't get down, picked off by Kayvon Wallace. And Brady is, I mean, he's already pretty much undisputed. But with 7 rings, 1 on another team at the age of 45, is going to retire the hands-down super GOAT. Like, you got to put a freaking adjective in front of it now because it's like a legend GOAT. I don't know. Amazing stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. 7 rings, and I will show you guys we did not force any wins. Trust me. If you know me at all from this channel, I would not want to make Brady look better. Okay? I do. Although, to be fair, if he does really good in sim and does bad in real life, it would make it look like he underperformed. I don't freaking know, dude. I don't care. I'll show you guys who would enforce any wins or redo any games. Brady and the Buccaneers did it. We had some really good drafts. I don't know how well they're going to do in real life. They might land even better picks because, of course, we know in real life that there's chances good players drop even further. Jonathan Taylor, he's projected to be probably, a high second, maybe even slip in the late first. But we've had it in the past. Guys like Le'Veon Bell, Eddie Lacy, that running back class that was supposed to be, after said and done, really good. Late second round picks. Maybe Jonathan Taylor slips in the third and they get him late second, I don't know. They might land even better. So only time will tell, and I think they're going to grab a really good tackle as well. And here are the numbers. Ronald Jones finally put up a good performance, 4.4 yards per carry on 103 yards. Good stuff, boys. Receiving, Mike Evans. They all got, didn't have a good game, but they got touchdowns, and that's, the main importance. Lots of sacks for both teams, more for us, though. And then Kayvon with the game winner. And Matt Gay didn't miss an extra point, did not miss a field goal. He's like, whew, okay, job could be safe here. We could be fine. All right, to show you guys that we did not cheat, here is the postseason. Simply put, it's all there. He just did it. This team did it. Now to see if the man has officially retired, and he will most likely do so, and he did. So Tom Brady retires on top. Even if he retired now, he'd retire on top, basically, in my opinion. But this team is still really good, and Poole is pretty much ready to go. This team is actually stacked now. Of course, receiving options. Mike Evans probably regressing a little bit soon. So, the window's still, it's there, but it's closing a little, and then there's a chance to reopen. It's really weird. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. But yeah, this team has a lot of potential, and they could even go on to be a dynasty. So this was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Tom Brady rebuild. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button. Maybe subscribe. I don't freaking know. I don't remember I know the like goal is like 602 likes for the DeAndre Hopkins Cardinals rebuild, and I think we already hit that. This doesn't technically count as it, so there might be a Bills and or Dolphins rebuild. Well, maybe not. No. Not and. There may be a Bills or Dolphins rebuild on Thursday, aka tomorrow. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. I've been enjoying making it, so, like I said, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!